So I was just out here walking around in the land tonight, and I was thinking a little bit about the context of the rough father, rough men. You know, something strange happened in this country decades ago. Rough men were ostracized out of the church. Think how important that is. I don't know if you're a religious person or not. I am. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in God. I know God has done great things for my life. But when you look at really who founded this country, it was rough men. Rough men who fought battles, lost their lives, lost family, lost their fortunes, pledged everything they believed in. Rough men founded this country. And it's rough men that defend this country, whether they're soldiers, law enforcement officers, even the blue-collar worker who works hard all day, is accountable, teaches his children to be respectful, have integrity, ethics, principles, to understand honor. You know, rough men supported by women who love them for being who they are made this country great. And now there's this movement to feminize rough men. Rough men are supposed to hide in a corner and be afraid because they use rough language and their ways are rough. But, you know, if rough men aren't in this country, how long do you think this country is going to exist? I appreciate a gentle man. I really do. I envy them because I can be gentle, but it's not my nature. But people should recognize it's rough men that made this country what it is. And without rough men, this country would be no longer. So I want all you guys, all of you that understand what it's like to be a rough man, not be a bully or an idiot. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about men that work hard, that risk everything, that risk their lives for strangers, for people they don't know. The things they believe in, like principle. You know, when you look back, my father, when I think of him, I used to say my dad was the last of the tough guys. And I still say that. And my dad would have thought he'd start on fire if he stepped into the church the way it was. But just think if rough fathers hadn't been ostracized by churches. Do you think the family wouldn't have been going to church? The way it is now, you know, when the kid's gripe enough and a rough father feels he doesn't belong, he finally tells mom, hey, if they don't want to go, they don't have to go. But just think if all the rough men felt accepted in church. If they were going to church, everybody's going. Regardless of what you feel about religion or about God, you know, everybody has their own way, and I have plenty of friends that have no religion or another religion. I don't base my opinion on a man or a woman by their religion, but by their character. But I think it's time for rough men to recognize how important you are. And this crazy movement, trying to make men more like women, I don't know what that's about. And thank God I got a wife that loves me for being a man, what she likes in a man. That is humble and kind, capable of great violence, but most of all about love for family and country. So to all you soldiers, all you law enforcement people, men and women who risk everything, thank you. Let's turn some things around. God bless.